This video is about tricks to understanding HTML colors. The website is coolers.co. Check it out if you need ideas for colors. Anyway, here's this color in the middle, and you'll see it has an HTML value here at the bottom. The HTML values are different because instead of going from 0 to 9, you see they also have letters. So instead of 9 being the maximum, after 9, there are higher values that are A, B, C, D, E, and F. So the highest value is F, and the lowest value is 0. If you want the middle digit in this value, it would be 8, whereas normally we're used to 5. So that helps to understand if you want a high value in this slot, you would pick a letter like F or E. And if you want a middle value, you'd pick 8 or 7. And if you want a low value, you would just stay with 0 or 1. These values are actually RGB. And these two correspond to the red. These two are the green. And these two are the blue. However, they are not equal in power. This first digit is way more powerful than this second digit. In fact, this first digit's so powerful that you can just think of colors as these 3 digits and you'd be fine when you were winging it. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So let's go ahead and look and see what happens when we go F, F, F all the way across. You get white because everything's maxed out. When you do the absolute minimum, you get black because you have 0 values in every single slot. If you add some red, and we're going to only talk about the primary one. So right now I have 8 in the primary slot, and then I have 0 and 0. Watch what happens when I start adjusting the red on the RGB slider. I want more red. Look what happens. It's increasing the minor step before it moves the major step. So what's happening is that it's going up to 9 and then it hits the letters, and then as I increase more red, when it finally hits F, boom, then you go to B. So now you're working on the minor step all the way up, and then boom, then you go up to C. So to understand that, this value here is the major value, and there are 16 steps to get from C to D. So if I want to move from C, but I don't want to go all the way to D, I might choose C and like some change over here. This is kind of like a fraction because there are 16 steps to get to the next big step. So it goes C, and then there are 16 steps to go up, and then once you get to F, then it goes over to D. So if I want intense red, I'm going to go maximum, and then the minimum on these two. F's the largest you can get. Now if I want to add some, make it less intense, like add some white, I'm going to increase these two because we know white was all F's, but I still need this one to be higher than the other two, so let's go with F77. You see you get sort of a pink, maybe FCC. That's a little bit too white. FAA is kind of like a pink. And if I want to go dark red, I need this one to be the highest to overpower these two. 722. And now you have more of a dark red. Let's do the same with green. 0E0. Vivid green, because this is at 0. If I want it to be closer to white, it'll be A, E, A. Now it's kind of like got a nice pastel green because it's got some white added to it. If I want a dark green, I'm going to go with a darker value for green, but it's got to overpower these two. So I went with middle of the road green, and then these two a little lower. Same with blue, dark blue 003, and then light blue, something like 99E, something like that. So when you want to look at other colors, and then if you need the actual 6 values, you just duplicate this primary value and it'll get you pretty much the same thing. So 9999EE, if you need all 6 values, you see it still gives you the same thing. Like the dark green was 373. So if you need all 6 values, you just duplicate it and you get pretty much the same thing. So now let's look at some of the other colors. I'm just going to see if I can make an orange. There's orange. So let's look at the primary value: high red, middle green, low blue. So if we wanted orange, we go high red, middle green, maybe 9, low blue. And you see you get different shades of orange, but you can still wing it. F81. And see, as long as you get the ratios right, and then if you need all 6 digits, you just copy it. FF8811. Now you got your orange. Let's do yellow. This will be the last one. Looks like high red, high green, low blue. High red, high green, low blue. Now you got your vivid yellow. If you want it more of a pastel yellow, it's going to be more white, so you need to boost this one here. So that's FF9. So you get the idea. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. To see how to make a professional business site in record time, check out stepbystepwp.com.